Step 6. Communicate. In Step 6, we're going to cover the subject of communication. Without good communication, the business won't function effectively. People will struggle to work together, and most importantly, they'll find it hard to manage risk to prevent harm. To help protect our most important resource, people, we need open communication. That's pretty easy as everybody wants to do the right thing. Everyone has a duty and is able to speak up to voice any health, safety or well-being concerns. Let's just reiterate that point. If you are faced with a hazard that is not controlled and you are concerned about your own safety and health, then you have the absolute authority to speak up and question how the hazards and risks will be managed. Lyttelton Engineering has a long history of successful open communication where workers can talk to each other, talk to the supervisor or foreman, talk to managers about the hazards and the risks they are facing. The business also has several trained health and safety representatives, and you are encouraged to get to know your health and safety rep and to speak to them about any concerns you may have. If you are faced with a hazard that is uncontrolled and you are unsure as to how to complete your work, then stop, speak up. Here's how. Talk to your supervisor or manager to share the concern, or have a chat with one of the health and safety reps. What should you talk about and when? Immediately. Talk about how you think the hazard should be controlled. To reiterate, you have the authority to stop work if there is an unsafe condition. If the hazard is controlled through discussion and use of control measures, great. Should you be ignored, which is highly unlikely, you can immediately approach a manager or a health and safety rep. They should take action. There may be times when you have an idea or want to comment on a particular health, safety or well-being subject. You can talk to your health and safety representative and ask them to raise the matter at the monthly Health and Safety Committee meeting. The Health and Safety Committee was formed many years ago, but there have been some changes of health and safety representatives over the years, some retirements and so on. They are elected or selected and they go on to complete training which is supported and paid for by the business to ensure they can fulfill their obligations as an effective health and safety rep. Not everybody likes speaking up to a manager or even in a group. That's why we encourage you to speak to your health and safety rep one-to-one. If you have a particular concern, they will bring it to the manager or table the concern or issue at the Health and Safety Committee meeting. The Health and Safety Committee meets on a monthly basis and goes through a list of items that ultimately leads to improvement, which is great. You'll see details of the meeting minutes posted up on the notice boards and you're encouraged to have a read of them so that you know what's going on and what things have been discussed. Another way the communication machine works here at Lyttelton Engineering is through the town hall meetings that are held every 3 months. The guest speaker will present a topic and you will have the opportunity to participate and contribute with some ideas or suggestions as to how things can be improved. There's never going to be an apology by anybody at Lyttelton Engineering for regular, open conversations about improvement, safe working and reducing risk. Okay, you're nearly done. Your last assessment is a series of questions that covers all of the 6 steps. You'll need to answer all of the questions correctly to complete your induction. A record of your induction will automatically be created and uploaded to your personal record. Once you've completed the final set of questions, you'll go on to have a full site tour, fill in some forms and meet some key people. Then you'll be ready for work. All the best for your career here at Lyttelton Engineering.